Hi, everybody. Trust you're all doing good. Trust you're having a good weekend. Just woke up from a nap and had this impression in my heart to share with someone out there. And I believe someone out there is going to benefit from this. And that is that you can start now. What can you start now? That is your fitness journey. You can actually start now. As in, like, now. You don't have to wait for that big thing or for that project. I'm going to explain what I mean right now. A lot of people, especially in a new year like this, some have already made New Year resolutions on what they want to do fitness wise. And when I say fitness, I mean fitness in its entirety, not just your physical fitness, your health, your diet, the whole package, right? Not just your physical appearance, not just the aesthetics. So your fitness journey can start now. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm gonna get myself ready to go into this journey. I'm gonna join a gym. I want to wait for some suitable time to join a gym where I can have a trainer who will be training me specially. I want to buy a new oven so that I can start to cook healthy. So until I get that, I won't start. I want to, different things. I want to move into a new apartment first. I want to get this sound system before I can start doing my workouts, blah, blah, blah. The fact of the matter is that without knowing it, those are like excuses that you are actually presenting to keep yourself in the state where you are in. And the more, or rather, the longer you stay in this current state you're in, the harder it's going to be to start. The fact is that you can actually start now. And the fact is that you don't really need anything to start. All you really need to start is a reculturing. And that's what I'm trying to pass across here. The reculturing is the mindset. You need to adjust your mind. You need to rearrange how you think about things and understand that I need to address things in my life. And if I don't address these things, there might be consequences down the line. So I want to actually take charge of my life to ensure that I'm doing things better concerning my physical body, making sure I'm conditioning my body correctly, making sure I'm feeding my body the right things, making sure I'm getting enough rest, etc., etc. Taking care of my mental health, all these things coming in together. And this can start right now. The reculturing starts from knowing where you are, first of all, and what you need to start doing immediately. So like I said, it starts from your mind, accepting the reality that I need to take some steps. And when those steps are taken, along the way, whatever you need, you'll get as you go on. Does that make sense? So that's how you go about it, right? A lot of times people are like, oh, like I said earlier, people will be like, I want to join a gym and then have this trainer who will coach me personally because I have special needs. No. What you need to do is to understand what your goal is. A lot of people don't need to join a gym. Let me quickly say that now. Except you're somebody who is trying to build muscle mass, which will need, a lot of weights that you probably won't be able to have in your house, except you already have a gym in your house. You don't actually need to go to the gym. If your goal, which is for the major part of people, is to lose weight and get healthier, you actually don't need to go to a gym. Most of your work will be done diet-wise. Then exercises, most of the exercises that you can do outside of the gym will actually help you to lose weight. So like I said, what you need to do is to first of all condition your mind on what you need to do, which is to change your lifestyle, and then start to incorporate all these things. You can do a lot of things without going to the gym. I know a lot of people who are getting better results losing weight from their diet and their home exercises than those that are actually going to the gym. And that's because I said it in one of the videos the other time. You can check it out here. Is your workout program working? A lot of people are tracking activity rather than tracking goals. So the most important thing is to actually, like I said, reculture yourself. Not to track activities, but to track objectives. What is the thing I want to achieve? I want to achieve this goal. I want to stop eating that. I want to start eating this. I want to drop this amount of weight, or I want to gain this amount of weight. That goal will determine what you need to do. So let's digest that. All we need, we already have. The whole idea of trying to build a castle first before you start this fitness journey, or trying to have your utopia, let everything be in its perfect place. That's not how life is. Just like it is with your job or with your work. You might not be in your dream job yet, but you are working. Because if you don't work, you won't pay bills, right? So you are doing what you have to do right now until you can do what you want to do in the future. So everybody has a plan, everybody has a goal. We are very, very, for the most part, many people are very, familiar with this when it comes to your finances, for instance. And that's the same principle that applies when it comes to your fitness. So you must understand the consequences of it. If I don't do this thing, I'm not going to be able to pay my rent. If I don't do this thing, I'm going to get fatter. If I don't do this thing, my heart is not going to get healthy. So take your fitness journey very serious and start now. Like I said, how do you start? Just address it right now that, oh, I actually need to start this journey. So what do I need to do? Where am I right now? That's the first thing. Where am I? Am I in a good weight class? What's my BMI? Am I heavier than I should be? Or am I slimmer than I should be? Or it could even be maybe you're okay, generally speaking, but you just want to improve on this, improve on that. Yes, you can do that too. It's a goal. It's your personal goal. Everybody's goal is different. Everybody has his own lane they're on. Everybody has the race they're running. So focus on what you want to do. Then do your research to find out what you need to do from that point to get to the next point. All of these things are available online. There's nothing that is hidden anymore. Do your research on exercises that will get you to where you're going to. Do your research on the diet that you need to do. If you need to add intermittent fasting, if you need to, put some things in check, if you need to do a physical checkup to ensure that you don't have any health conditions, you want to put all those things in perspective, especially when you're getting older. You want to put all these things in perspective, know your health status, know your vitals. What are the things that you need to address? Because those things might help fashion the kind of diet you will take, dietary approach you will take. So put all these things in perspective, put it before you, and just start. You can start from Google tonight, and tomorrow you start in the kitchen. Next tomorrow you start doing the exercise you need to do, and before you know it, in a month's time, you're already seeing results. In 2 months' time, in a quarter, you're seeing much more results. Compare that now and juxtapose that with you waiting to you have that quote-unquote trainer before you start working out. That's a far cry. And like I said, you can have all of that and still not get any results because you are not actually facing the goals the way you ought to face them. If you know what I mean, right? So like I said, all you need is you, and all you need is your determination and your will. So change your wish to your will. Let it be now that you are willing to do something, not wishing to do something. Understand the importance of doing it. Understand the consequences if you don't do them. And then you are on the right track. You are on the journey already. All right? So kindly share this with people. I believe this will inspire someone to start now. And that is the whole idea. So that by next month, you will be sharing your testimony on how you feel better and how you are much better and how you are healthier now. That's the success story that I want to hear. All right. So till then, have a wonderful one.